Hey Scruffy, you're just in time. I thought you weren't going to show up again. So I looked out the window, I didn't see Scruffy. So it's about 35 minutes early for dinner, but we've fed it this time before. So usually Scruffy's winding up by now. So I opened the blinds and yeah, he's walking around the corner. So perfect timing, huh? Yeah. So I have, let's see, meaty pate with real chicken and tuna and kibble. So this is the end of the can. So I get another flavor tomorrow. So you hungry? So I don't think you're getting the free food anymore. So I hope that the kibble container is still closed and you're not reading it. Okay. Yeah, since you weren't at the door immediately, I thought maybe you'd gotten into the container again. Okay, let me get the food on the table. Still skittish. So I didn't kneel down that time because I thought maybe if I didn't kneel down he wouldn't run away. But I was wrong. So get the glove on. Okay. So yeah, he's firmly pushing into the pets here, so I think he wants the pets tonight. So let's see. Yeah, the weather actually is a little cooler today. It's still kind of on the hot side, so I'm still planning to go on a bike ride after I feed Scruffy because I didn't want to go when it was too hot. But it looks like, yeah, after I leave, after I feed Scruffy here, the weather's going to be reasonable. It's actually still a little on the hot side right now, but oops, Scruffy's going to cough. And then I guess Scruffy just woke up. Okay, he really wants the pets now. He's pushing hard into the glove. So anyway, yeah, today and tomorrow look like we're going to get the same weather, and it's a little bit cooler than it's been, so it's reasonable weather right now. So I wish it would kind of stay like this or cool down a little, but yeah, unfortunately, after tomorrow, it looks like we're getting a heat wave warning, and I mean, it's already been kind of hot for the past couple weeks, but the warning is, yeah, it's gonna get really, really, really nasty hot again. So, not looking forward to that. So, I'm presuming, yeah, we're gonna be threatened with triple-digit temperatures again, though I'm not sure. It's still a few days out, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's not looking good. So I went for my interval run last night, and it wasn't that great. I was feeling lethargic, and even before, yeah, so beforehand I knew I was not feeling very energetic, and I wasn't sure. Sometimes, yeah, when I go, once I actually hit the trails, I feel different and everything changes and things get better. But yeah, yesterday was not one of those days. So I was struggling, I think, the whole run. And I can't blame the weather. The weather was fine. See, on the way back from the park, I saw the friendly cat again. Actually, no, let me take that back. I did, but on the way to the park, I saw the friendly cat, and he was sleeping on a driveway. And yeah, he looked sound asleep, and so I didn't want to wake him. And so I just continued walking on. But when I came back after my run, the friendly cat was sitting on the edge of the street, and a couple was walking their small little dog, and the dog was on a leash and on the sidewalk, and the friendly cat and the dog were facing each other. The friendly cat was in the street, keeping a little bit of distance, but the friendly cat didn't seem that afraid, so the friendly cat was just kind of sitting there. It seemed almost curious. He was sitting just far enough that the dog couldn't get him from the leash, but yeah, he was still pretty close to the people and the dog. So I think the friendly cat really likes everybody, people, dogs, whatever. And yeah, just has a customary sense of precaution. It doesn't get right up to the dog, but that's pretty brave for a cat, in my opinion. Just sitting there, if the dog got off the leash, the dog could chase the cat. But I think the friendly cat's actually bigger than this dog, so the dog's probably not much of a threat. So anyway, yeah, the people and the dog eventually moved on. They were just standing there, and I was walking in their direction because I was going home. And yeah, after the people and the dog moved away, the friendly cat got onto the sidewalk and was slowly kind of tailing them. So he was kind of following them a little bit. He wasn't getting like closer to them, but he was kind of following them. And then eventually the friendly cat and I come up to each other, and I was wondering if the friendly cat would want me to pet him or not. So I looked at the friendly cat looked at me, and then the friendly cat looked at the people that were walking and the dog that were walking away, and he seemed to be torn. So he kept looking at the people and then looked at me, and then he took a few steps towards the people walking away, and then he stopped, and then he looked back at me, and then he took a couple more steps towards the people, and then looked back at me, and then he kept doing this for a little bit, but he kept getting further and further away from me, and he wasn't keeping pace with the people either, but he would keep walking towards them. So I decided, he probably was more interested in the other people than me, so I was just gonna continue on home. And so as I was turning away myself, I then noticed the friendly cat's pal suddenly appeared from under a car, and he was checking out what was going on, I think. He didn't seem to be that interested or threatened by me. He saw it, I could tell he knew I was there, and I was not that far from him. But he kind of turned towards the friendly cat and was looking down the street. And he seemed to be more interested in, I guess, maybe the people and the dog that were walking away than me. Got a love bite there. Okay, let's get your food. Okay, here's your food. Okay. So let's see. I didn't see Scruffy this morning, and then I came out with the water, and I think he was sleeping. I think behind the big table near the railing on the deck, and he looked tired. He didn't seem that interested in me. As I said, it was a little cooler today. Still on the warm side, but yeah, it's not like what it's been. So it's manageable. And yeah, he seemed comfortable. So I went back in, and I don't think he came for the water, at least not immediately. So didn't see him drink today. I didn't bother with the ice. I actually did remember to chill the water this morning, so didn't need any ice. So I don't think I'm going to do that again. He didn't seem to like the ice yesterday. And oh, speaking of yeah, yesterday, I think I heard Scruffy make a loud couple meows last night. Though I'm not sure. So it was really late last night. It was, yeah, sometime after midnight. And I swear I thought I heard two really loud meows. Um, I was too tired to investigate, so they stopped, or at least I think they stopped. I didn't hear any more, so I didn't check. But maybe I should have. But yeah, it was late, and my guess is that because Scruffy has been eating unlimited food for the past 3 or 4 days because he got into the kibble container. Yeah, yesterday was the first day he didn't have access to the kibble container and unlimited food, so yeah, he might be a little hungry. On one hand, I feel a little bad. Yeah, he doesn't get unlimited food anymore, but on the other hand, I think yeah, you need to get him used to eating normal amounts. So that part of me felt like I wanted to give him a snack, but at the same time, I also felt I think he needs to get used to the regular food schedule again. And I don't know if feeding him in the middle of the night is a good idea, especially if it's going to really inconvenience me. Getting up the wee hours in the morning, feed him. So I'll see if he meows again tonight. So it'd be to his advantage to do it much earlier. I'm not sure what time it was. I'm going to guess it was 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, could be wrong. Could be another cat. Or I could have just been imagining things. But Scruffy's the most likely culprit. So the meows didn't sound fierce. So if there was like screeching and fighting type stuff, then I would have been more concerned, and yeah, I'd be concerned maybe Boots or something was causing trouble or something, or maybe one of the other cats. So yeah, one of my other concerns about the kibble being out was, more of the neighborhood cats might eventually find it and they'd start fighting over the kibble or fighting in this yard, the territory. So yeah, thinking back, the Siamese cat was in my front yard a few days ago, and he didn't come into the back though, but I was, in hindsight, I'm kind of wondering, was he, did he find the kibble, and was that why he was hanging around the front yard, because he knew about the kibble? Because I've never seen the Siamese cat in my yard before. Not that, it doesn't mean he's been in my yard before. It just, I haven't seen him there before. I've seen him, different houses, so it would make sense he's been in my yard. I just never seen him. And I moved the balls. Yeah, Scruffy didn't do a very good job cleaning the bowl. There's a piece of kibble under the ball. I think Scruffy would be hungrier now that he's not getting unlimited kibble. I think he'd do a better job of cleaning the bowl himself. So I don't know. Maybe he's still getting free food somewhere. And then I think I mentioned I saw the white cat a few times. Oh, I think I forgot to talk about the last time I saw him. It was my last bike ride, I think, actually. So I think I was leaving the house, and I actually surprised the white cat. I don't think he expected me coming out of the house. And he was right up against it. And then, he kind of ran back into the garden. But yeah, I don't think he found the kibble either. Because the white cat usually hangs out in that area, so. I think Scruffy and the white cat had mapped out their territorial claims quite a while ago. So Scruffy gets this section of the yard, and the white cat gets the far other corner. And then a couple houses over too. The white cat likes to go around the houses, sort of like Boots. But I think the white cat has much shorter range. Yeah, so Scruffy's climbing under the table there. That's where I keep the kibble. So, I think the bin's still closed. I'm going to check it after I stop here, but I think I'm going to wrap it up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.